Hi, it's Wyatt at Next Mortgage. Time to talk about List and Lock. Talk about a product that will literally help you stick out compared to competition. And every competitive advantage people can get, I'm happy to point them out for you. So this is something that if you're thinking about potentially listing a property or potentially price reducing the house, pump the brakes. Think of List and Lock first. So here's what I'm talking about. A list and lock property, it's mainly, again, it's on the selling side. So it's a product on the selling side to help out with buyer affordability on the buying side. So in other words, what happens is let's say, for example, you're out looking for a $300,000 property, and that gives you a specific price, a specific monthly mortgage payment. You can't go any higher than that, but yet you're looking and shopping, and you can't get to that. You just can't find what you're looking for. All your wants and needs are not met. Well, if it's a specific list and lock property, you literally could be shopping at about a $50,000 higher price range without an increase in payment. So here's what I'm talking about. After a property is listed and locked, you're going to find it's a lower interest rate and lower monthly payment. And buyer affordability is a big deal. So if it's a list and lock property, the actual listing gets edited. So in other words, there's lots of marketing materials that come along with a list and lock property. You're going to find there's a sign writer, there's a SKU that you can literally hold your phone up and you'll be able to see that all the mortgage products, the FHA, the conventional, all these different loan types, rural development, all these different loan types are actually locked in at a lower market interest rate. Let's say there's 10 houses that are exact same as the one you're looking at. Well, if you want to stick out compared to competition, list and lock the property. So the seller has to agree upon some type of seller paid closing cost dollar amount to be a list and lock property. 1%, 2%, 3%, pretty common for anybody that if it's really trying to help out for affordability and to be able to actually get a house under contract, because buyers don't have a lot of money, for down payment, closing costs, that kind of thing. Well, that's the beauty of this, is that we're agreeing upon that up front. What that does is it allows a lower market interest rated, product, property, and you can only get it if you buy that specific property. So also these sellers are able, if we end up closing on that mortgage transaction for that sale and they use Next Mortgage for their purchase, there's also the NSAVE where they can get up to a $5,000 lender credit for their purchase when they go to sell and buy. So if we end up doing two mortgages, there's a kick in there too. So when you think about this product, you can think about it on the buying side, the selling side. It's mainly a selling side product, but think about it on the buying side too. For our community, more people need to utilize this product. Builders love this, sellers love it, realtors love it, but when you think about it, there's not a ton of list and lock properties out there in our community as of yet, but there should be, and it definitely helps out for buyer affordability. Let's talk. 701-527-8323 for yourself or anyone you know that may be able to benefit from the product. Have a great day.